Grand Rising. Time to go work. I just want to drop this quick word for y'all. You know the crazy part about this in life? I don't know if a lot of y'all have, but a lot of people get over addictions. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, it doesn't matter what it is. A lot of people have addictions. You probably was known as the person that had an addiction in your family of alcoholism or drugs or anything like that. But the crazy thing about that is it's a lot of people that had that addiction, but they hid it from you. You never know, or you never knew that the person that you think is so clean got addictions just like you do. You overcame those addictions. Then you look back and you see certain stuff and you be like, wow, this person actually has the same addiction that you had, but you overcame it. They hid them from you. A lot of people hide their addictions and you never know it. You are struggling with it and you are trying to get through it yourself and get over it. Alcohol, no matter what it is, and you trying not to drink a lot or you trying not to smoke a lot. But you be surprised at the squeaky clean image that people portray, and they have so many skeletons in their closet. There's a lot of people that hid addictions from you that they had the same addictions. It probably ran through your family, but you never knew and you never thought that this particular person would have those addictions. But they did, and they hid them from you. And that's a generational curse of alcoholism, molestation, just abuse, period. You know? And it's hard because a lot of people find themselves repeating those cycles that they had to endure. And that's the problem. It starts so far back. If you just look at the patterns and look how much they resemble, from great grandma, great granddaddy to your grandmother and your mom or your father, just pay attention to the patterns. It all explains everything. And it's frustrating because instead of people stepping up, they get through what they get through, and then try to prevent and shield you with protection. They throw you to the wolves in order for you to endure everything that they had to endure. A narcissist loves to see you suffer. And the abuse that they endured, it traumatizes them so much to the point where they can't stand to see you prosper in any way possible. It's illness, it's sickness, it's demonic. A narcissist is a demonic energy, and they heal back a lot of the addictions. You never knew that your mom or your dad was just as much as an alcoholic as you, or they were just as much of a drug addict as you. You didn't know that. They hid it from you. You was feeling bad about yourself, knowing that you had to fight through these addictions for yourself, maybe for your children or anybody else. But you overcame those addictions. If you go back and look now, I guarantee you'll see somebody that's doing the same thing that you got over. But you never knew that they had this addiction, but you can notice and you can tell. They hid it from you. They hid those addictions. They hid that pain. They hid everything from you. You thinking you the alcoholic. You thinking you the one that's putting the burden on everybody. And you know, people will hide their addictions behind you. I've been called a drug addict. I've been called this, when in all actuality, it was the person that was saying it about me. That was the drug addict. That was the pill head. That was the crack head. People couldn't fight their demons, so they turned to something that they shouldn't have turned to. But what does a person with an addiction do? They always try to blame somebody else for it. And that's the point. You never know what addictions people have. They not telling you. You overcoming these addictions. You breaking generational curses. But they want to keep them going. You want to stop drinking alcohol. Or you want to slow down on alcohol. Or stop doing anything that you're doing. That's why they give it to you and put it in your face. To keep you doing it. Nobody wants you to break generational curses. When you are the generational curse breaker in your family, in any dynamic that you are going to be public enemy number one. Because people are comfortable with the life that they live in. As slaves to the system and a messed up mentality that carry on generational curses. Child molestation, alcoholism, drugs, neglect. It's crazy when you are here to stop it. They will stop at nothing to stop you from stopping it. And that's sad. That is very sad. They should be cheering you on. But they not. Because you're not supposed to be the one to do it. If I told somebody that they shouldn't take this, they took it anyway because I'm me. And I don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has their perception of who you are and how intelligent you are. But they have no idea. They have no idea. There's nothing more painful than going through a cycle as children of somebody treating you different from another child. That's another generational curse that a lot of us are trying to break, that they're trying to stop us from breaking. Picking and choosing children. If you go to somebody and you tell them you're trying to start a business, and the first thing they tell you, your cousin already tried that. Never go to them again. They don't want you to succeed. They see the other person as the person that's supposed to carry the torch and be the great in the family. They don't want you to succeed at all. And then it's like people trying to make you look crazy for understanding this now. That you have always been the outcast, the one that they project not to be nothing. And you everything. So I just want to drop that quick word on y'all, man. Keep breaking these generational curses, man. A lot was hidden, but we all finding out now. We don't portray an image, but a lot of people do. And they will have you fooled into thinking that they ain't got no problems, but everybody do. They hid a lot of addictions. They had those addictions that you had. You just didn't know it. So continue to break those generational curses, man. About to get this workout in. I'll holler at y'all probably again later, man.